Hello everybody, it's 2016 and yes, it has been a while, but hopefully, and I keep saying this, but this time hopefully it's true. That's what you get every vlog, is me saying hopefully this is going to be a continuation. But there has been a lot of planning going on. This vlog isn't going to go out straight away. It is part of a pipeline of vlogs I'm planning, can't even get my tongue right today, I'm planning to do. So, thanks very much for tuning in, as always, and here we go. Well, that's me made the trip. I'm at the car park at New Lanark, about to go and explore. I've been here a few times, lots of times. There's family round here on my mum's side, so New Lanark is a place where we can meet up for family gatherings as much as anywhere else. Last time the family met wasn't exactly in happier circumstances, but I'm not really going to delve into that in this video. It's going to be too much. But it's been a good 4 or 5 years since I was down in New Lanark and actually went through the exhibits, so this is why I'm going today. And also hoping to go for a walk down the Forth and Clyde Trail as well. Try and get some exercise in, and maybe get a bit of conversation in as well. So, here we go. So, we have New Lanark here, and this is going to be a lovely walk down. There isn't really a, it's a car park at the top, then walk down. But even if you get this far, you come to this. I mean, that is stunning. And I know my finger work is rubbish. It's been a while, but it's there, I mean, that's just New Lanark there. What I can certainly say is, if it was 250 years ago, they'd have a lot of power at the moment. The Clyde is full. Now there's a waterfall called the Coral Inn, which is up the trail, and it looks like that's going to be spectacular when I go up there. But the main concern at the moment is to go down to this place here. So this is New Lanark. Down that direction is Caithness Row, where my grandfather was born, and there's a little story attached to that. My grandfather was born in 1920, and it was still a mill at that point. The mill was created in the late 1800s by a mill owner called David Dale. His son-in-law Robert Owen took it over in 1800. You probably recognise the name Robert Owen. He's well known for his transformative practices of work for his workers, better healthcare, better education for people. He really made it different. It was a different working system as well. The way you get, conduct was measured. There's lots of exhibitions around here, different places, different houses. It's been renovated over the past 30 or so years. Story about my grandfather is that they used to turn the lights off rather early, and he happened to be born late at night, so they had to turn the lights back on again for him to be born. Now, they're stating that he is the last person to do that, to have this honour, although I don't know if that's true. There's relatives from one of the 9 or one of the 8 brothers and sisters that my grandfather had. He was the oldest. No longer with us, sadly. Passed away a good 20 odd years ago. So yes, that's an interesting thing to have a history against, and there is a family history here. This is where Lanark is where my mum grew up, and that's where my grandfather lived in his later years. But I'm going to go through all the exhibitions, all the exhibits. There is one exhibit I can't go on, and that's called the Annie McLeod Experience. Now that is an exhibit that's been bought, that's been there for about 20 odd years, 20-30 years. You're in a little pod that you ride along, and basically you go travel through time, and it's had 3 incarnations. This ride. The Anime Cloud Experience was the first. They then did what they call New Millennium, and then they changed it again to the Anime Cloud Experience. And I've been on it more recent, and I understand it's, you know, better than it was. And yes, I have been on it previously. I did want to go on it last time, but they don't film, so I can't actually tell you. I can't actually show it to you. They can't film, but hopefully I'll be able to sneak a few shots in of some other places, and also my walk later on. A 1930s room in the millworker's house. '1820s millworker's house. So as you can see from the millworker's house, basically exhibits of different rooms at different types, and obviously talking about the wash day as well at the back of it. Didn't put much on that, I suppose I should have. But now I'm off to the village store. Here we have village shop, and apparently this is one of the pioneering ideas that Robert Owen set up for the cooperative movement. He used to buy things in bulk and used to pass it on to the residents, and then, you know, get cheap goods for their workings, and they didn't get themselves massively into debt. So it was, you know, a great place to, you know, get their provisions, and this man did a lot for them in regards to what you know, the place itself. But we'll go to his house next and see what the house brings, and see how he lived, because we've seen how the workers lived, but let's see how he lived. Here we are in the kitchens of Robert Owen's house. We'll have a little exhibition here. Since my family seem to be down here, I should stop making silly mistakes. Caithness Row is down that way, not, as I said earlier on, that way. But I am off down that direction because I've got one more place to visit, and I'm going to go for a wee walk. It won't be as long as I want, because light and everything else is going to say otherwise. Apparently it's supposed to get better this afternoon, that's why I wanted to come today, but no, weather's not being very helpful at the moment. But I'm just going to visit one more place. Now I've been to Robert Owen's house, and then that's my tour of the museum exhibits of New Lanark finished today. The only problem is most of the stuff's shutting, so I've got to the stage of the day where things are closing down. There's one exhibit you saw in there, took a couple of photographs of it about the Saving New Lanark exhibition, had something about the families in New Lanark. One of those photographs is my great grandmother, Margaret Stewart. So yes, an interesting photograph indeed. Oh my word! Don't know if you ever hear any of this, but this is the falls just at the side of the Lanark here, going up to the trails, to the nature reserve. Oh my word, the noise! Obviously it's been heavy rain, but wow! I've never been down here when it's been this heavy, but this is amazing! I don't know if you can hear me on this. You can try and get the adjustment of view a bit right. There we are. If you can hear me, this is great. I think I might have to do some subtitles here, but I've been on woodland walks by rivers, Calder Glen with the Rotten Calder, the Avon for Châtellerault. I've never been here when a river is in such full flow. It's breathtaking. I wasn't expecting this today. I was expecting to be quite a little conversation for the end of the vlog. But as you can hear, I don't think it's going to be quiet. I think it's going to be really difficult to talk a lot, but I will try. Right, got to a little bit of a quieter bit so I could talk a bit more normally. Behind me is the River Clyde, and this river will wind its way all the way up through Glasgow and out to the Firth of Clyde. But yeah, no, this is the first proper vlog I've done where I've had a beginning, middle and end for a year. The last time I did a vlog of this type was Cardiff, which has just been released in the past few weeks. And this is the first of hopefully, and I keep saying this, multiple vlogs that will happen over the next year. The idea is to go out and do stuff and test ideas and test things for projects I've got coming up. So if some of these shots that you get in this video are arty, there's a reason for it. It will come clear as time goes on. You can see the Clyde behind me. I'm going to do some walking, prevent my arms getting too sore. So I'm going to switch the camera. There we are. That's better. I mean, that's the only problem being left-handed. The proper way round for the picture is designed for right-handers. So yeah, it's been, well, video-wise, it's been 4 years until a few weeks ago, as of filming this, that I hadn't posted anything. The last thing I posted was a unboxing video for my Samsung Galaxy S2, which is nigh on 4 years ago. This is a S5 I'm filming on. That's what Cardiff has filmed on as well. And it's what the vast majority of my little filming projects are going to be for the next year. Well, for the next 6 months anyway. New phones coming up. But regardless of that, what's new? Well, when you were last with me on regular vlogs, I was working in a Pizza Hut, deliveries and also managing the shop. Decided time had to move on. I decided to go and, you know, go better horizons. Maybe not, but certainly less stress, better pay, or at least similar pay. And that meant me going to a I know it's a bit wary of people around here, so used to not talking in front of the camera, I've forgotten how it works. But yeah, no. So basically I'm now working in a call centre again, dealing with complaints. I know, too much we can take the stress off, but I've got a week off just now from that. And I'm taking advantage of it by going out places, walking a bit more, because I'm not exactly the best of health at the moment. But that's not the point. The point is to get out there, start doing some filming, start building up a fan base, and start getting to a situation where my 41 current subscribers as of the moment of this video increases. With views then start to increase. These things become more of a model that I can go with and can work with, and they become something that I want to get involved with and do more often as a, not just hobby, but eventually as a career. I am trained in TV industry. That's what my training was. Haven't had much chance to do it the past few years because of financial concerns, but I've now got a situation with a working laptop, a phone that's half decent with its video and sound quality. I should be able to now take it to the next step, to get the next step of filming quality I want, filming and sound quality I want, and allow me to go and do what I want to do and do some projects I've been meaning to do for a few years. Don't want to say what they are fully yet because I'm still in the early planning, but certainly some of the test shots and things I've done today in this vlog that you'll see are indication of what I'm thinking of doing and why I'm doing it. Maybe, I don't know, but certainly there's lots of opportunities coming up. I've been abroad for the first time since the last time I did anything. Been to Belgium for a family holiday, going to Poland this year, that's the hope. So, you know, I'm starting to explore the world just outside the west of central Scotland. And the last two vlogs of different locations, the Manchester and Cardiff one's a testament to me going elsewhere. The Manchester one was ready to go and edit for years. There actually wasn't an addendum on it that I was planning for going to Edinburgh. That never happened. so it never took off. But you know, it's it's certainly something I like to do, is explore more, do the vlogs more than just a case of me walking through woodland trails. I mean, I seem to be doing that quite a bit with my vlogs, but it's the only way I can get peace and quiet to actually talk and be confident in what I'm talking about, you know. So I'm really looking forward to the fact that I'm getting back to that, and I sincerely hope that very soon I'm able to have a better presence online. I'm working on it, I'm doing stuff, I'm editing stuff. There's videos you've been seeing recently of me doing next time trailers or previous trailers for Doctor Who stories. I'm effectively just tailing off and finishing off an issue I had with one of the things I did start with when I was on YouTube to start with, which is the next time previously trailers for Doctor Who story Trial of the Time Lord. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not going to be wanting to, you know, carry on and do something a little bit more substantial with that, and I ideally want to put a video out a week, one video a week. That will do. That will make the difference for me, and allow me to go and do other things and, you know, build up a base. Because that was the thing, I was blogging, I was posting, but I wasn't posting that regularly, and it's a case of trying to do half decent quality stuff that's regularly posted. That's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I'm trying to build on. I'm also trying to do a written vlog to complement my thoughts every week that I couldn't put on film. So there's a ways of building up a fan base of initial people to look at it. So there's a lot going on, there's a lot of things to do and say and discuss, but I'm just going to go enjoy the rest of this walk. When we get up to Coral Inn, you'll get a few fantastic shots of Coral Inn. I'm going past the Bonington power station at the moment, which is a hydroelectric power station, definitely getting its money's worth today, that's for sure. So I'll just leave it just now, and hopefully I'll be able to get a couple of shots for you. There we are, Coral Inn. And I think that's probably enough for this vlog. Thank you very much for watching as always. Don't forget to subscribe if this is the first time you've seen my videos or want to see more. I am posting something every week at the moment, so please stay tuned every Sunday. You'll see something about 7 o'clock GMT. Keep it going, keep listening, keep viewing, keep spreading the word. You have my written vlog that's down in the notes below if you want to find out the latest thoughts and feelings of me. If you don't want to, that's absolutely fine, not bothered. But I'm going to leave you, I think, with this fantastic view. So if you have been watching, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later.
I was taken out of time for another reason, and I have every intention of finding out what it is. My submission concerns a crisis which threatens the lives not only of a group of people confined together with no means of escape, but would, if unresolved, threaten every mortal being on the planet Earth.